Hi, and good morning, and welcome to day 12 of ScriptGym. Today's Thursday, January 18th, 2024, and this is our lesson for today. The quote of the day is always do what you are afraid to do. I'm going to make it really quick today, so just get you guys out and onto your workouts and then your writing as soon as we can. So just start with a yoga warm-up, yoga stretch, which is also a video that I've put there. You remember what we do in class, but also there's a guided one. It's also about 10 minutes, so you're welcome to use that one. And really focus on your breath. Inhaling through your nose, out through your mouth. Really focus on the breath as much as possible. Put as much oxygen into your lungs and your body and your blood flowing. Be great. So after that, you're going to do a writing exercise, and it's called persuasion, because so much of your script is trying to convince someone to do something. Your protagonist trying to convince the protagonist to actually take action, to join in, take a leap, go on, make a goal, and so on. So I want you to think of someone or something that you're passionate about and try and make a convincing argument to make someone come to your way of thinking if they don't. And again, it's for you. I don't want you to censor yourself. Just keep writing, and really passionately try, because if you're not invested, if your character's not really invested, as I say, that we won't be as well. So take 10 minutes, pause the video, come on back, a time that something that you're passionate about, that you're trying to convince someone or something to join with you. So make a convincing argument. And pause, come on back. Welcome back. I hope you did that. And like I said, I'm going to give a very, very short lecture, just sort of, reiterating some of the stuff that we've talked about Act 2. And I just want to a little bit focus on the subplot. One way, again, to avoid this occasionally slow, laggard, dragging, repetitive second act. Not that I'm implying that any of yours are, because they're not, but I'm saying that there's a tendency in scripts to do that, is to shift the focus on a different character. We've talked about this, whether it be building up your antagonist or building up a secondary story. So you're introducing a new character as a main character, whether it be a love interest or someone that they're obsessed with. And it's a great opportunity to sort of take the focus off of that main story. Not that you want to forget about it. Ideally, they intertwine, but it's just like a shifting of focus, as I say, for a short time. You eventually will get back, and ideally that secondary story and that secondary character, their stories will resolve. But for a time in the second act, you have that luxury to, shift the focus. Figure at this point where you're at, you're going at 61 to 70. They've declared their belief. They stand by it. Nothing, at least in their mind, is going to stop them now. They've potentially failed previously, but they've gotten the will to go again. And if you want to have them, that they have to prove themselves, this is the time to do it. This is the time to be tested. Remember, you're introducing obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. And that's the one thing, like I said, and I will drum that in every day if I have to, is that there's always conflict. There's always a character who wants to do something. Something's preventing them from doing that. So it's hard because it's an escalation, and there's always raising of the stakes. And that's hard to do. It's like, I thought I hit the peak of the problems and the conflicts, and then you have to keep adding them, and you want them to be organic. You don't want them to be just these artificial problems, just putting in problems because there has to be a problem. So this is the problem phase. And I've put in a whole thing on how to write Act 2, which please just go through on the I'm not going to go through it right now, but it really does, not only go through it, it gives you examples, and I believe I have even put a video. It's not my video, but it's a video on how to write Act 2, and I think it gives you a lot, just as sort of a refresher course on how to write Act 2. There's no definitive way, like I said, this is not necessarily the only way you can do it, but it's an effective way to break your script down. And so definitely go through the discussion stuff on the discussion board, look at the video. It's it's very easy to go through, and it'll kind of reiterate a lot of the points that we've gone through the last several days. So, and the last thing I want to say is to don't forget to enjoy yourself. That is, the whole goal of this thing is to have fun. I know it's hard work, but also to have fun, to balance work and play and fun at the same time. And that's really what we're trying to do here. I'll go much more into that tomorrow, but just I wanted to leave you with that. And of course, when you're finished, that the lecture is finished, you're going to do your workout, which is 70 jumping jacks, 35 standing crunches, 35 squats, 13 burpees with jumps. If you want to take the jumps out, I won't tell anyone. And 24 push-ups. And you can break those push-ups up if you have to. You can do 4 sets of 6, 8 sets of 3, 3 sets of 8, whatever works for you, just as long as you get 24 push-ups in there. They don't have to be consecutive. And if you have to go on your knees, go on your knees. So as you write you continue to finish your 5th sequence, maybe you're onto your 6th sequence even. Do your characters have a goal? Have you introduced a time clock? What's your B story, subplot? We talked a little bit today about subplots. What else can you reveal about the character, emotionally, physically, flaws, strengths, and what more obstacles? Again, obstacles will you introduce if they keep going? So that's it for today. It's nice and short. It's about, we've gone about 7.5 minutes. Of course, you have the 10-minute to writing the exercise. So get all that stuff in, have fun, write page 61 to 70 or wherever you're at. Make sure to send those pages in. And we'll meet tomorrow, Friday, the last day of the week. And we're really getting through this thing. Like I said, this is class 12 and out of 18. So you're 2/3 of the way there once you're done today. So look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I'll see you then. Bye.